Hi guys, welcome to Rustic Blueprints, and this month we have this adorable penguin that Mindy, my daughter, designed, and he is so cute. And this is what the final project is going to look like. Yours may look different than mine. You may use different colors if you'd want to, as you know when you get your kits. And if you do not know what a Rustic Blueprint is, go to our website and go to boxes, and it is a monthly box that goes to your house, and it is a kit that you get to paint on your time, and I supply you with a video. So are you ready to dive in? Let's go. So to save some time on the video, I went ahead and I put the 3 coats of white on my penguin because I really didn't think you guys want to sit me watch. And as you guys know, we've painted things white before, and it does take a little while for that paint to dry, so I went ahead and pre-painted it. In your kit, you also have the bow. I actually ran out of the kind that I'd given you guys, and so I am going to use this color, and of course you have your jingle bell. So before you get started, go ahead and get your glue gun plugged in, get your dryer plugged in. Sorry, I'm recording this early this morning, and I guess I haven't had enough caffeine yet. Good thing I've got some stuff on the side. So your paints that you're gonna need black for sure for your penguin, white for your penguin, and then you have your holly, and we did the Tuscan red, and we did the lush green. This is a new one from Hobby Lobby, which I have fallen in love with. Burnt orange for his little feces, and for our snowman that we've been using in the past, we're going to use bleach sand for his brim. Now if you want his brim to still be a different color, you're more than welcome to do that. And let's go ahead and let's just get started. So I have found out that I have taken some of my paint brushes to the store. So I'm a little short on my brushes here at the house, but I want to get this video done for you guys so you guys can get to painting. So I'm just going to have to use some brushes and wash them really quick so we can get those done. What I'm going to do, I'm going to do the first coat on his brim, and I'm going to do the bleach sand. And I am using a bigger brush, and like I said, it's all you guys' brush choices may be different than mine, and I would definitely say don't go by my brush choice today just because I'm short on brushes and I am just going to make it work. And then plus I can show you that you don't have to have all the perfect brushes to paint something. Okay, so we're gonna get that first coat on that brim, and remember your first coat, if anything you paint, is going to look a little rough. So do not judge your painting quality on that first coat. So we're gonna go ahead, and I just got this little brush, and I should have painted this when I painted everything else. Okay, and then here's your white, and I have the Snow White. They do have a warm white. If you do, and there is a difference. So there is a huge difference between warm white and Snow White. If you want to just try it for a little bit, go grab one and just play with it. It's just a warm white, and I do like it. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and get that one coat on that. And the other thing is, like on this, if you want a little bit of texture, go ahead and do a stencil brush and just do a texture. You can do that also. Okay, so I'll put that brush down. Let's go ahead and let's paint his feet. And again, this is just grabbing that. You can hold it in your hand, you can lay it down, and remember when we're painting, you want to go ahead and just bring it to the edge very carefully, as we've done in the past. And do a nice smooth layer of paint. Just to let you guys know, I have been talking about getting this into a membership, and we are, with the holiday season that is approaching us, we are working on our new website through Shopify, and that is when we will turn it into a membership. After the first of the year, Mindy is got her orders, I've got my orders, we've got the brick and mortar. There's just a lot of things going on, and there's just a lot of things behind the scenes in the technology world that no one really knows about, and I honestly, you know, I don't know all the techie stuff. That's a Mindy thing. And so I am working with Mindy's schedule, so just bear with us to get that into a membership. So that's something fun to look forward to for this next year. That is for sure. And I'm gonna have Mark get me get my camera hung up above us, so then that way we have a little bit better visual for you guys. And again, everything takes time. So thank you for bearing with me through all of this. And if you're wanting to on his feet, if you want it to be solid, then I would just go ahead and I would paint his feet to give it a different maybe texture, a different look. Should we do that? Let's just do it. Okay, we're gonna see what this looks like. Okay, so for kicks and giggles, we're gonna go ahead and paint the sides of his feet. And again, if you wanna do this, just take that brush and go along the edge. We haven't done this so for a while, so we'll see if we like it or not. How are you guys all doing? It's hard to believe it is November. We've already had our Christmas open house downtown Kearney, and that was a great weekend. The weather was perfect. It's just insane how fast time is going by. I just don't get it. And again, I do apologize for whatever I got going on. The air's dry, I know that. I gotta remember to fill the water dishes for the girls before I leave the house, because they were very thirsty this morning, and so were we. We do have a humidifier, or whatever you want to call that thing. And Sophie, our older Shih Tzu, she has such high sensitive ears that she does not like the sound of that going. So we have one, bought a brand new one last year, and it just sits in the closet because it's just very distracts her. So we've done these videos in the past, and you guys have heard my dog bark, as you would say when she was coughing, and we started with kennel cough. Well, the cough just kept going and going and going, and they just said there was just such a hard strain of kennel cough. Okay, so I'm going back over this one, and I'm painting the sides, and I'm giving the top the second coat, if you've noticed that. So anyway, they said, you know, this is 3.5 months, and it just was not getting better. So they said, you know, but yeah, she probably better bring her in. And so we did a chest x-ray. It took about a week to get the results back. And come to find out, we thought maybe she had bronchitis because it was such a lower cough. Well, come to find out, Sophie's airwave, Sophie's back up. Sophie's always been a heavier dog. Her dad was very much of a brute. So she's more built like her dad. And she's not like fat. She's just always been heavy in weight. So, come to find out, little Miss Sophie, with like everybody, you know, as you get older, you know, things just, internal fat or whatever you want to call it, just kind of builds up in areas. Well, her airwave was narrowing in a certain spot, and so they put her on some prednisone. We are on half a pill. And then starting, I think tomorrow, then we'll go to a full pill for 10 days. And then after that, then we're on for another 10 days on another half a pill. So I will let you know that we are, and she's no more extra snacks. No more extra snacks. And we've reduced her food, and she's also on special food anyway. Our cough is almost gone. So I am so happy that has happened, because it has just been a nightmare listening to our poor baby just cough and cough and cough, and you can't fix it. Like literally, she looked like she was trying to cough up a hairball, like a cat. You could just tell she was hurting. But we are so much better, and we sleep all night, and we're not woken up by the terrible cough that you can't fix anything with it. Okay, so we're doing our second coat. We've got our feet done. He's got 2 coats on his feet. And now we've got 2 coats on this little cute guy. So let's go and just set this off to the side so that we have all that done. And I'm going to get, I should have moved my little thing. I've just been talking with you guys and paying attention, but not really paying attention. Is that what I want to say? The other thing was always have some wet ones close by. Okay, so now we've got that done. So let's go ahead and, oh, we need to do his nose. Totally had a brain fart, girls. Okay, nose. Come on, Sonia, get with it. Okay, and his nose. And this one, I'm not going to paint the sides. I'm just going to paint his nose on the top. See, I already washed my paintbrush once. I'm going to have to paint it again, wash it again. Okay. Let's just do this really quick. That way we'll be done with the orange. And that little dryer is such a nice thing. So if you have not purchased a dryer yet, I would highly suggest you to buy one because it is so nice to have. It just speeds things up so much faster. I know everybody's got a hair dryer. If you don't want to buy one of those, it's okay. Just go buy a dryer. Go get your hair dryer. That's what I started with. And it works. It's just not as powerful to make things go a little bit faster. Okay, so let's go back up to that white guy. Let's do another coat. And since this is white, I'm just going to put this down because it's not going to matter anyway. So I'm going to go ahead and just do that little texture thing with my stencil brush. It's not like you're really going to tell, but you can somewhat tell. And the other thing is, if you have some glitter and if you want to glitter, I would glitter his little pom-pom on his hat, is what I would do. Because I think it'd be really cute. Okay, so now that we've got that all done, let's go ahead and, should we do a coat of black? I think we probably should. What do you think? Okay, let's go ahead and let's attack the black. And you'll have to get a smaller brush for you guys to get in this little area right here. So if you want to start here, and remember, we don't need to worry about the top here because your brim's going to go over that, but you really want to make sure that you've got the little tip here in the middle right on. And then just work that out. Smooth that out. Okay, and then put that paintbrush over there down. And then go ahead and get your paintbrush loaded. And then just go to town. Oh my gosh, I'm painting his hat black. Ha ha ha. Okay, so see, Sonia makes mistakes too. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and finish painting this black. Well, I'm looking at my penguin upside down over here. I'm such a dork. Oh my gosh, I bet you guys are all laughing right now. I bet you guys are all like, oh my gosh, look what Sonia just did. So that just shows you that Sonia's brain is going a lot different places right now. And if you want his hat to be black, paint it black. I don't care. There's black hats if you want your penguin just to be, and you can put red polka dots on. Ooh, maybe we'll just do that. Maybe I'll do that. That would be cute. Okay, we're gonna switch it up. We're gonna give him a black hat. We're gonna give him polka dots on his hat. And we're gonna have that cream brim. Okay. So since I'm up here, I'm gonna go ahead and smooth all this out. So on our penguin that I am painting you today, I am not going to use the Tuscan red. I am going to just make it black. Oh my gosh, guys. I cracked myself up. I bet, seriously, I bet you guys are all laughing and you're like, Sonia, don't put the black there. It's supposed to be red. It's totally okay. Okay, So as you guys know, you have your ribbon, so you don't really have to worry about making this perfect right here because your ribbon's going to cover that up. Okay? I seriously cannot believe I did that. Oh my gosh, happy Monday, everybody. Oh my gosh. Okay. And if you want to, you can just keep smoothing that out up there at top, and especially right here because you can see your little brush strokes where we did that. So you definitely want to make sure that you're getting that covered up. Okay. And then if you saw that, I have a drop of black paint on my white. So I want to go ahead and get that wiped up really quick before it starts drying. And if that does happen, just take your white paint and then just cover that and just go ahead and just do a little quick brush over that. And if you get black on your white, it may take a few, so we got some orange over here when I was painting over it. It may take a few coats because black on white, as you know. Okay. Oh my gosh, I still cannot believe I did that. Seriously, I cannot believe I did that. Okay, so then we're gonna go down here. Again, just take your brush that right along. And I do have a little brush that I'm gonna show you how we can get that really, really fine. If you are really nervous and you don't have as steady as a hand, we can show you how we're gonna take this little brush and just go right along the side. And that way, then we can hide any imperfections that you guys have, okay? And I can tell you right here, this is gonna be too big of a brush, so I would definitely highly suggest you to go down to a smaller one. And I may just go and get that one brush again, and I'll wash it back out again. I preferably don't like to reuse a brush because, especially if you don't get all the water out, and your paint will be diluted down. So that's why if you guys ever come to a painting class and you accidentally put your brush in the water, I said, no, just leave it. We'll just get a fresh one because it will mess up your paint color. It will not be as smooth as you want. And I know there are some people that do paint with water. They mix water with their paint, and that's fine. I just don't like that. I don't like that imperfection when I'm painting something. I don't know if it's the OCD part of me or what. And it possibly could be because I have bad OCD, guys, like really bad OCD. Where did that one brush go? Oh, look, it's underneath here. Sometimes I feel like I just don't have enough room for you guys when I do this. Okay, so if you want to, go ahead and take that brush and then just go right along again, but I'm gonna get a smaller brush. But if this drives you crazy and you want just to fix that, then just go along there, that's fine, guys. And just remember, as you paint, always, whatever works for me may not work for you. So you just do your own strides, you paint your way. And I always love to see how you guys finish yours. So that's what I'm really, really excited about, turning this into a membership. But it's gonna be so much easier to manage once we go through a different website for you guys. I love the website that we've had. There's just more things that Mindy and I are wanting to do. And this just makes things work a lot smoother and not so much time for Mindy and Sam to be at the computers with the new way that we are going to be doing things for you guys. Okay, so make sure you've got your 2 coats of black. And also when you're done, if you want your penguin to be glittered, all of it glittered, that would be really cute too. It's Christmas, it's gonna be Christmas season, so you just can't get enough glitter. We got some girls and they always ask for extra glitter because, glitter is fun. It makes it exciting. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's splash this with some dryer. How are we doing on time, guys? You doing okay? Okay. So if you want to, this is what I did. Again, I'm gonna wash this brush out because I'm gonna need it. I'm gonna wipe it really, really good. And before we do that, let's go ahead and let's paint our eyeballs. And I am going to do them right here. And I thought I had a sponge. I am just all over the place. Oh, because it fell on the floor. Okay, we've got these sponges before, and I will let you guys know that I do have my Amazon account influencer. There was something that happened, and it was not working for a little bit. So I've got it back up and going, so I need to go and do my things again. But you will be able to buy these on the Amazon, or if you go to the makeup department, they may have some there. I really don't know. I haven't looked that far into those to see. Okay, so you're gonna find a paintbrush, a little small one like this, and you're gonna fill it with a little bit of paint, and then you're just gonna go along, and if you wanna make it a little wiggly, you can. I'm just gonna make it look like this. And that way then you can come up, you can cover all that imperfection up. And remember that corner you don't need to worry about because our ribbon's gonna go right there. And then keep your plate closed so you don't get any dribbles on your penguin. And then once this is done, we're gonna set off to the side, and then we're gonna work on your holly. And then you're just gonna keep filling that brush, and you're gonna go back over that and just keep doing its thing. And you can make it, like I said, you can make it a little wiggly, or you could just make it straight. I did mine a little wiggly. And you don't need to worry about here because this is where your brim's gonna be. Now if you want to, you can go right along in there too and make that, because if it's not like where you want it to be, like where it's really nice and straight, then just do the wiggly wigglies. Okay, that is done. And we're just gonna set it off over here. And he is drying. And then we're gonna go and take that black, and we're gonna take that sponge, and just letting you guys know that I didn't fill any more black paint to do the eyes because there's still paint in that sponge. This sponge will actually absorb a lot of paint, so just remember a little bit goes a long ways in there. And if you wanted to, you could also have just gotten another sponge, and you could have sponged your little piece here for his little pom-pom on his hat. And here's coat 3 for your white. So now that is gonna be done. Yay. And that one I'll put in the water because I don't need that again. And now we're gonna go and we're gonna use our red for our hollies. And then we're gonna use, what do I have? Okay, let's try this. Okay, red holly. And then as you see, these are all gonna be connected, so it really doesn't matter. So if you want to, you can go ahead, and this is not gonna work. So scratch that. I'm gonna go back to this one, the one that we just did. And then you wanna go right on that line for your red, guys. Okay. So red right on the lines. And just smooth all that out. And then we're going to go ahead and we are going to splash it with the dryer so we can get the red all done. And then we're going to move to the green. And we almost get to start assembling. Are you guys excited? Okay, quick load of red. And if you want more of a berry color, there's burgundy If you don't want to do the Tuscan red, there is Alizon, and that is a red slash like a little bit of a cranberry. And I think there is a cranberry paint. I don't remember. And I'm gonna wash that out just in case we need to go ahead and have that again. Okay, I'm gonna put his feet up here. I'm going to dry this. Okay. Now let's go ahead and let's get some of that new green, and that's that lush green. I'm gonna put this right in the middle. And if you guys know, Plantation Pine, they are not carrying anymore. So you can't even find it anymore. There is no more on the shelf. And then go ahead and just pull those out to the side. I hope you guys are enjoying this one. If you've got some kiddos, let them paint them. Let them paint the feet. Let them paint the little pieces for you. You know, and if they're got a little crazy with the paint on the sides, just go ahead and paint your sides along with the top, kind of like what we did the feet. And this dried pretty good, so I'm just going to do another coat because we're going to do some dry brushing on this with some white. And that's when you're going to get your little stencil brush, and we're going to just pull some of that paint. And we're going to do just some highlights on this. It's going to make it look really cute. Okay, that one is done. Okay, then you're going to take a little bit of your paintbrush, add some more water on your, add some more white paint into your plate. Pull, swirl, and I'm going to do tap. And then you're just going to take that, let's see, you're just going to take it just like this, and you're just going to remember when you're going to dry brush, you let the brush do the work. Don't overthink it. Don't put any pressure. Just let the brushes of the stencil brush do the work. Okay, then you're going to take this and you're just going to do some little swishes. And then you're going to go like this, and then go like that. Okay, let's go ahead and dry that. So cute. Okay, I think we have everything painted. The only thing we need to do is we need to give him some cheeks. So let's move all of our paints off to the side. And we are going to get our I like the Heritage Brick the best for cheeks. So we're going to go ahead and we are going to give him some cheeks. Now if you want to, we can go ahead, and this is kind of like keep turning, keep turning, keep turning, keep turning until you find it. So while I'm going to do cheeks, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to glue his pom-pom on. And if you notice, Mindy did write back on things so you knew front and back so you don't paint the wrong thing. So I'm just going to let that dry. And then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put a little bit of paint. I'm not going to worry about dirtying another plate, so I'm just going to put some on here. And if you want to, you can kind of get an idea of where his cheeks are, so you can just go like right there. And then you just very lightly just start doing his cheeks. And you can make his cheeks as dark as you want, as light as you want. And just remember when you're doing cheeks, again, don't put a lot of pressure on your brush. Just let it do its thing. Okay. And you may get a few of your little brush thingy-majiggers to come out, but that's okay. Just let it go. And I am actually going to put a little more white right there because I can see exactly where that one little drop kind of pulled. So it's in my way. So I want to go and cover that up. This is a good time just to take some white and just touch those areas up that you may have gotten a little bit of black, because it does happen. and just pull that brush right over those spots. And then we're going to give it a splash of heat. Okay, so before we go to the next step, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna give our hat some big white polka dots. Since their hat was supposed to be red, we made it black. Okay, and then that is it for that. We're just gonna do that. Okay, and then we're gonna take that brim that we got done earlier on in our little video, and we're going to do some glue. And I'm going to let you know, I did not pack wire, so there you are. So we're just going to turn this baby right here. We're going to make him go right there. Okay, and then on this we're going to go ahead and put his nose on next, and we're going to go right here and let that dry. And then we're going to find his eyes. We're going to put one right there, and then we're going to put one right there. Okay, and then we're going to go ahead, and if you want to, you could do, and then if you see that Mindy did on the back, this is your left, right, your left foot, and you can set that there because you will have a little bit of time to move it if you don't like where you set it, which I think it looks about right. So there's left and right for his feet. And then you guys can put this holly anywhere you want. So I'm just gonna go right there, and he's gonna start drying. And then next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna get that white, and we're gonna put some polka dots on his brim. We're gonna use the back of that brush, and we're just gonna go dot, 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 dot. And I usually, what I do is I do sets of 3s just periodically throughout where I want my polka dots to be. Then if I think my spacing's not right, then I'll go back in and I'll just do a dot here and there. So like there's one there, there's one there, one there, one there, one there, one there, one there. Okay, so there's your white. I'm gonna put all these brushes in water since we know that they are done. We don't need any of them anymore. Get all these off to the side. Next thing you're gonna do is you're going to slide that ribbon up the back. And if you wanted to, you could put the ribbon on first before you did all this. That's perfectly fine. It's whatever works for you guys. And on this one, you could just, if you wanted to, you could get your staple gun and staple. Otherwise, you could just glue. Oh yeah, bow's on this side. And if you want the bow on the other side, it can. It doesn't have to go on this side or that side. It's wherever you want your bow to go. And keep pulling. And there is your bow there. And then I'm going to put a little bit of glue because I didn't bring my staple gun. Okay. And it won't take very long for that to dry. And then on this, if you are using glue, you can go ahead and you can form that ribbon to go the other direction and hold that down. And that way it already is going the direction you want. Okay. And then you want to go ahead and take your bow that we've given you, and we've got the raffia on there. And you're just going to go ahead and put some more glue down or your staple gun and just pop that baby down with your staple gun. How's that looking? He looks so cute. And then the last thing you're going to do is you're just going to glue his jingle bell on. And that's it, guys. And then this, you may want to hold this for a little bit just because you have all that thickness going on. And there you are. There is your penguin door hanger for your house for the month of December. There he is. He's all done. And I actually think he looks cute with a black hat. So see, mistakes are good. So there you are. Go to our website if you really liked seeing this DIY with Sonia doing a fun door hanger that's just for you guys. You cannot come and paint it. It is just for the Rustic Blueprints family. So go online, go to Rustic Blueprints, and join the family. Bye, guys.